Hey, MG.
MG.
What's good, fellas?
We
What's
going
good?
to Alabama.
We going to Alabama. We all going to Alabama.
Oh, man.
Yo, in the Zoom, I hope y'all got those gems, man. A lot of gems, man.
Yes.
Type Alabama in the comments right now if you're going to Alabama.
No doubt, no doubt. How you been, man?
Man, I'm alive and blessed, man. I woke up this morning. God is the greatest, you know?
Awesome. Let the people know what you've been getting into.
Man, we've been doing so much. Feel like I'm on a world tour right now. We've just been out here educating at a high level, trying to teach people the right way how to do real estate, not make mistakes, you know. Obviously, we got InvestFest coming up.
Absolutely.
This August 25th, 26th, 27th in Atlanta. I hope to see you guys there. I hope to see everybody on the Zoom there in at InvestFest. So right now, that's just like kind of the main priority. You know, 30 days away.
Yeah.
So that's like the main focus right now is just getting InvestFest, you know, finished up. Speak up.
Yeah,
Y'all
speak
want me
up.
I'm good. I'm too low.
You too low? You good?
Y'all can hear us
Y'all
now?
better turn your mics up then. Is it my mic?
Okay.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Is it-
I see a
Yeah,
lot of
so
yeses.
all right, so we good now. So just getting InvestFest. I'm going, you know, hopefully everybody get their tickets, go to investfest.com, but, you know, just growing out the brands and just helping as many people as I can help buy real estate.
Yeah, no, that's what's up. I want to applaud you for the many businesses that you've accomplished as well.
Thank
and
you.
also being part of EYL. And we've been watching you guys from since the pandemic and watching you guys, your growth. How do you find time? Because y'all are busy.
How do we find time? I mean, I think everything is time management.
Right.
You have to be really good at time management. You have to, because there's really no balance. You got to prioritize things. And if you want to do with what we're doing, I mean, look, I'm busy. Troy and Rashad is busy, right? These guys is all over the globe right now. And sometimes I ask the same question you just asked me. I ask them like, yo, how do y'all fit in the time? It feels like, you know, every week they're in a different state, but it's just time management, right? And prioritizing, look, and sacrificing, I think, is most important. You got to be able to sacrifice time with family, time for yourself, because, you know, the mission is big right now. You know, we're helping people all over the globe with financial literacy. Me specifically with real estate. So you got to sacrifice a lot and put other people before you put yourself.
True.
So it's not easy. It's not easy, but you know, we got a bigger calling, so we got to do it.
Speaking of time, we heard the gems today from the brother from Alabama.
Crazy.
Sometimes people think there is no more time or there's no more real estate to get into, and then you run into what the dude is talking about in Atlanta. From Alabama, there's a lot of real estate out there and other places, and the time is now to get into. Talk about that, because some people are scared to jump in.
Well, and that's kind of what I always say, bro. Is like, yo, it's the deal everywhere. There's always opportunities in real estate, and I think too many people get focused on interest rates, and they're focused on, oh, the market is going to crash, or this is going to happen, or the interest rates are high, or the Feds raise rates. Who cares about any of that? You can't control any of that. So the only thing you can control is how productive you're being. So, like, think about everybody who's here on live streaming and who's in this audience got to hear something for the first time.
Right.
It's because they put themselves in the room to be there. They're out here educating themselves. And even for myself, I wasn't expecting that. And I'll be honest with you, dude was nervous. I'm like, yo, dude, you're gonna be all right. Don't worry, I got you.
He's in Brooklyn. So
I was like, exactly. And I'm like, don't worry, because this is only probably a second or third time being on the stage. But I was like, don't worry, I got you. I'm gonna give you layups. Like, I understand your product. I understand what you're doing. And he did an amazing job. But it was also educational, because I'm sitting there as he's speaking, I'm learning, and I'm like, damn, man, Alabama. Who'd have thought Alabama, out of all places? You go to Alabama, you can run up the play like that, and you talking about buying properties under $2,000, and they worth $110 to $250. Like, that's insane.
Definitely
like,
insane.
You can't find that in New York.
No.
And even for us New Yorkers, we got to get outside of New York. I think we're so focused on, we want to buy in Brooklyn, we want to buy in Queens, we want to live here. Like, who cares about this? Right? You can rent here, take your New York money, and go somewhere else
100%.
and make money and build up that capital, and now bring that capital back to New York to live the life that you want to live. Right? So I think it's just a matter of us educating ourselves on everything that we possibly can outside of where we live, because there's opportunities everywhere.
Now, talk about your relationship with Sheeta, because, you know, Sheeta's background is credit. and she flipped it on us and did this awesome real estate event. You're definitely, if there was a Mount Rushmore of real estate gurus, you'd be
Yes.
you'd be one of those faces for sure.
Appreciate that.
No doubt. Talk to the people about the relationship that you have with Sheeta.
So Sheeta, she's been an EYLU University member, I think, from day one. I remember we had, and I think this video is still on my YouTube channel from like 2019. She actually, matter of fact, no, this was 2020 during the pandemic.
Right.
And I remember this is probably had to be April or May of 2020. And I used to bring people in on my YouTube live. And she was one of the people that brought in. And she was talking how she was an earner, she was doing this, she was doing that with credit, blah, blah, blah. She's a teacher, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, yo, I'm going to influence one day, Matt. I'm going to build my profile, I'm going to do all of this. And I'm like, yo, go ahead. Do you? And I was just encouraging her. And to see her where she's at right now from then to 3 years later to doing her own events. This is her second one. And she's now an influencer in her own right. So she manifested everything that she's doing today. She manifested that, and she put it out there in the universe, and she wasn't afraid of doing that. So, she's been a part of our community. She's also part of Recession Proof and other communities. So she's not afraid to invest into herself to get that information, but she's not sitting down and letting that information go to waste.
Right.
She is actually out there going out there executing on the information. And so for me, when she told me about this, I even had it on my YouTube recently, and we did a credit episode, which was phenomenal. But that relationship just grown over the past 3 years, and it was just me watching her do everything that she said she was going to do. So I respect hustlers. And I respect people who say, yo, I'm going to do something, and they actually go out there and do it. They bump their head, they make mistakes, but they keep going, and they don't stop. And that's Sheeta, man. So shout out to Sheeta, man. I'm super proud of you. I'm so happy that she invited me to come here today because I had a great time. I learned a lot, and I'm only see nothing but big things for her moving forward.
No
That's
doubt,
what's up, man.
no
Where do
doubt.
you see MG the mortgage guy yourself like in 5 years from now? Like what do you
On Mount Rushmore, I'm saying.
On Mount Rushmore. God willing.
Prospect Park on there.
In 5 years, man, I mean, I don't know, man. The world is mine, so that's how I look at it, right? So it's no limitations to me. So I don't know where I will be. I think we will have $1 billion company by that time.
Yeah.
$1 billion valued company at that time. I believe maybe two, just depending on how things shake out over the next couple years. But I just know, just off of the business stuff at that high level, I just know from my mortgage practice, for me, and this is why I'm heavy on teaching right now, is that I just want to get back to the grassroots of things and really just do small classes, be out here educating people, because the more and more I travel, the more and more I meet people, I realize that people don't really still don't understand it. I'm like, damn, I've been doing this for 5 years now online, right? But I've been in the business for 20, but 5 years online. And it's like, it's new information. So I just know, like, damn, my job not done because my profile is not big yet. According to me, I don't have 1 million followers. Which one? A little further away now?
A little further away.
Y'all want it further away, closer? Pause. Which y'all want? Which one y'all want? Like, pause.
A little further away. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
They didn't hear. Yeah, they know who I am. Yeah, they should. If they don't, catch up. So, so for me, I'm just trying to get the education out there at scale. That's like really my main focus right now when it comes to me. It's just educating at the highest level possible. So that way we can, close this wealth gap in real estate.
No doubt. Hey,
That's what's up.
I mean, they should know where to follow you, but just let people know if they don't know.
So if you don't know, you can go to MG the Mortgage Guy on Instagram. You can go to my podcast, Rants and Gems, on anywhere you listen to podcasts, Spotify, Apple, and go to the YouTube channel, Rants and Gems, and you'll learn a lot. We go live weekly, a lot of information, great conversations, and it's all educational, and it's all geared towards helping you buy real estate.
No doubt.
MLS number.
NMLS number 58700, better known as MG the Mortgage
You
Guy.
straight trademarked in the culture, like with that number. Like that
That's
number
what's up.
has to be like
100%.
You know what? It's
Can't be
crazy.
replaced.
It's I'm compliant, right?
Yeah.
So that's my license number. So I say that so the compliance police leave me the hell alone, right?
Okay,
I'm
okay.
in the industry, so
See it.
they get on my nerves. But I'm a transactional professional first and foremost, so I have to understand when I'm coming out here, I'm acting as a loan officer, even though I'm not. So I just say that so that way they don't bother me. So in every video for the last few years, they can go back to any video. You hear me say my license number, leave me the hell alone now. I can say whatever I want after that.
Right.
But now it's coming everywhere I go in the airports. People like, yo, NMLS number 1234489. I be like, yo, I appreciate that. But think how dope that is, right?
Yeah.
I'm not out here flashy or nothing like that. I'm out here just doing business.
Yes.
And I'm talking about I'm a licensed professional. I'm not saying I'm a guru or none of this. I'm a licensed professional, and people are chanting my license number.
Right.
I would have, if you'd have told me this 10 years ago, I'd have said you out your mind.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
we're here now, so
Yeah.
God willing, y'all keep chanting it.
Nah, that's
No
what's
doubt.
up, man.
Or you get your own.
You get your own.
You
No
get your
doubt.
own.
Yeah,
You get
yeah.
licensed, and you run the play in that end too. Cause boy, let me tell you,
Give us a shout out to Team South by Say podcast.
stop by say my boule, man.
There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is.
That's what's up,
Appreciate
man.
you, my
Shout out to
guy.
my brother.
Appreciate
Shout out
No
to
doubt.
you,
No
man.
doubt. No doubt. No doubt.
Thank
Thank
you
y'all
so
for having
much.
me.
Anytime.
Shout out to everybody in the audience, y'all.
All right, y'all.